than the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Escapes the sack. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
becoming a long mark. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. Moving at the second level of the defense now. Pitch to the back. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They'll run it to the right side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Caught behind the line. It's Moffitt. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield, Right now, they are dominating this game.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throw.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse. Here's the point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want. But
oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
How about the call here? They called it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat. It sets up the offense at the 33. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover three, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. With the sack on first down, it's second down.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40 now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Now here comes the flea flicker. And he slings this pass over the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. That's the flea